And welcome back, YouTube. This is Booster Box Buster here with a little bit something different today. Today I'm going to be doing a top 10 list. Today's top 10 list are my favorite Chaos TCG Touhou Volume 1.0 cards. For this list, I do not include promo cards or cards that are deck exclusive. I only include cards that you can pull directly from the pack. Now you may ask yourself, well, Booster, there's only 50 cards in the set, so how can you make a top 10 list out of just 50 cards? Well, the card art is just so well done that it's really hard to narrow down just to 10. Honestly, I could narrow it down to like 15 or 20, but 10 was really hard to, so... But I do have my top 10 favorites right through here, so yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. Number 10 is this set card of Sakuya. I really love the emotion that this card portrays. You can really see the evil gleam in her eye, the basically the look of death that she's ready to portray upon her opponent. The knives that she's holding in her hand is just really well crafted, and you can actually see detail on the knives themselves. Really cool. Yeah, this card I really like just for the emotion of the character. The detail, it has no background, but when it portrays this type of emotion, you really don't need a background. Alright, so that is number 10. Number 9 is this lovely Kagyu art character card. I'm cards that have full moon in the background I am really drawn to. Something about the full moon is just really awesome. And this also shows some of the Damaku ability in motion here, which I really love to see on any Touhou card art. And the way that Kagyu is drawn, her emotion is basically a stoic face, like she doesn't really care. I really love that. Her eyes are just really well done. Just everything about this card. The basically the moon and the you can see a bit of the earth there. That's really awesome. Kind of flying in the space between moon and earth. I really love that about this card. The background, the Damaku action, really awesome card. Kagyu is number 9. Alright. Number 8. We have Cherno, a fan favorite character. What I love about this card, it has a really simple cloud background, makes it look like she's flying in the air. I really love the emotion on her face. It's classic Cherno. It's basically really cocky, really like she's in control of the situation. I really love that. Her face is just really well done for a Cherno card. And then you got the snow kind of flying off of her wings there, which is accurate. I really love the rainbow effect on her wings to make it look like the sun's gleaming off of them. And yeah, just the character is really well drawn too. Really lovely card. Cherno is number 8. Alright, number 7. We have this adorable, adorable Chin. I love the fact that she's like scratching the screen, like the camera lens. I love that. And just how cute the character is on this card, with a little bit of Damaku flying around her too. I love that. No background besides that, which when a character card is that cute, you need a simple background just to have the character stand out. Yeah, not much more to say about that. That's number 7. Or number 6, sorry. Yeah, number 7. What am I talking about? Number 6. We have this awesome, awesome event card of Amelia in full-out Damaku form. This is what Touhou is meant to be. I mean, you got just bullets flying everywhere, you got lines going across everything, you got her spell card. This is just perfect. And the look on her face, it looks like she's ready to have some fun, like she's just been waiting at the top of the castle when you finally achieved victory and are ready to meet her, and she's like, well, I'm finally ready to have some fun. And then she just unleashes this first thing when you get in there. That is awesome. I love the expression on her face. I love the, how her hand is extending out, and for the rest, compared to the rest of her body, she's in the middle of flight with her wings. And of course, the Damaku. This is just a really lovely card. I really love it. Alright, getting into the top 5. Just because the card is rare or double rare doesn't mean that it's going to make the cut here. So, but this one does. Number 5, we got Flander. Now, I do like Flander's design, so I'm a little bit more biased to this card, but I really love the simplicity of the background, how it makes the character really stand out. I love the blood draining down her arm here, like she either cut herself or cut someone else and is uh, just draining down her arm. I love the expression on her face, like, oh, I'm bleeding. Does that really matter? It just looks so sullen, like she doesn't even really care. Her hair really stands out well. I really like that about this character. And of course, her wings are also a really great part to this card as well. Definitely my number 5 character. Alright, so for number 4, we have Patchouli Knowledge. Now this one tells you a story. She's in the library, she is reading a book, maybe ready to try to learn some magic spell or cast a magic spell, and something just caught her attention, right? Pulled her attention away from the book, which is kind of hard to do for Patchouli. Maybe Marissa snuck in and trying to steal another book. But yeah, this one I really like. It really captures the essence, the what Patchouli is. She's the owner of the library. She just really loves books. I really like this card. And Patchouli is drawn incredibly well. That's what that's what you think of when you think of Patchouli. So very good card. Number 3. You knew this was going to be on here. Alice. This is one of the best cards in the set for art. If you look at it closely, it looks like Alice just came down. Maybe she just came down from an action pose, like she was just flying and then just landed on the ground. But it looks like she got caught in some sort of a web of a thread there, because you can kind of see a whole bunch of thread kind of running around there. So maybe she's trying to break through it, or someone like caught her in a trap. But very cool. I really love the motion on this card of all the fabric flying around, and then she's kind of clenching onto that one of her dolls there too, which is really awesome. I really love this card. And Alice is also a really cool character too, so that helps. Number 2, a card that you may or may not have expected, is Fujiwara. I really like this card because the expression on her face is like, yeah, is that the best defense you got? I just burned right through it. You can tell that she's just burning up all those spell defense cards around her, like they're nothing. And she's happy about it. I really love the expression on her face. I love the fire background. It is just everything that you want in a card here. And you can kind of see the spell cards here. She's like, yeah, they ain't gonna stand up to my fire, to my blaze. Just a really lovely card. Alright, so this card here that was sideways, this is the honorable mention, so this would be number 11 if I went to 11. I wanted to do this because I didn't want to leave this card out because I really like it, but it just didn't quite make the list. And that is this Yuma card. Now, this Yuma card I really like. I really love the art direction that this card went. Usually Yuma is depicted in a different way, but this card really makes her look like she is quite a bit older in this card. I really love the motion in her hair, her eyes. you can see kind of like the movement of her sword took behind her, and then all the, of course, all the Damaku or cherry blossoms behind her. Very awesome card. And then, of course, you got her spirit right at the edge here, so that got in the picture too. Really lovely card. Her outfit is a lot more unique than a lot of other ways that it's portrayed normally. So I just really like this card. Really good job for that card. All right, so that was the honorable mention. I'll put that right there. And the number one card, my favorite card from the Touhou Chaos TCG version 1, our volume 1.0 set is... Any guesses? That's right. It's Risen. This card is just one of my favorite cards in the game. Well, first you got the full moon in the back. I love full moons, so that's epic. You got the space background, and she is just drawn in probably one of the best ways that I've seen her drawn. She has the bent ears. The motion with the hair is really well done in the tie, and she is lending you a helping hand to try to rescue you. It's just a very, very good card. Her face, she looks like she wants to lend you a helping hand. It is just a very well done card. I don't know. It's just something about this card that I just really like above the rest of them. Fujiwara was very close to taking the number one spot, but this one the full moon really did it for me. Well, this has been Booster Box Buster with something a little bit different, a top 10 list. I plan to do one for each Chaos TCG Touhou set, so look for those in the future sometime. Yeah, this has been Booster Box Buster with a top 10 Chaos TCG Touhou Volume 1.0 list. Signing out.